Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing some pin trading under Spaceship Earth at EPCOT, and if time/weather permits, it is supposed to thunderstorm shortly. We'll also walk around Magic Kingdom and see what kind of pins we can find on the boards there. But first, we've just stopped into PinHQ to pick up some pins because our pin traders are looking kind of pathetic. I only have one pin. My wife has a few more than me, but we need some pins to trade, so we're gonna stop in and see what we can find. So like I said, our primary mission was to find some traders before we head out to the parks. We love that PinHQ is on our way to the parks, so we stop in probably too much on our way to Disney to get some pins and just check out what they got. These mystery packs are one of our favorite things. And then they have a whole separate room for Loungefly pins, and honestly, I love Disney pins, don't get me wrong, but the Loungeflies are on another level, I think, and the price is really not bad. It's $20 for a large pin, and they also have sets of 4 pins for the same price, so they're not bad, and they always get people's attention when we're set up under Spaceship Earth, so if we see something cool, we usually buy it, unfortunately, and they definitely have cool stuff. We just made it back, another successful trip to PinHQ. The first thing we got, just giant board. I can't even get it all in the frame. 2 giant boards for more pins that we are getting. We need more space. So I got these, and then we got this really cool Loungefly Mickey pin. The camera doesn't really do it justice, but such a cool pin. We got Mickey, Minnie, riding a carousel. The pieces move. This is going to be an awesome trader. And then the main reason that we stopped in, traders. We bought some traders. I'm going to dump this out and show you what we got. All right, here they are. We got 10 pins for $50. And I said in another video, but we like these because when we find real pins on the board, but they're not like super nice pins, you know, it's kind of an awkward spot. You don't want to put a scrapper for a real pin, but you also don't want to give a nice pin for kind of like a mid-low grade pin. So these are just perfect traders. They're good value for money, and we feel good putting these on the board. I'm not going to walk through all these because, you know, some of them are better than others. Like this one, I don't know if I love this one or hate this one. It's an Amex pin, and it feels and looks really old, but pretty cool. And then this one is, I've never seen this pin before. It's an interesting pin. But, yep, here they are. All right, we are set up somewhat under the ball. Couldn't get a spot under the ball. And the sun, it's 100 million degrees. Here's what we're working with. Here's what we're starting with. And then I'm trying to finish the Adventureland set. These are my extras. I need 3 more, and I have 3 to trade, so maybe it'll work out. But, yeah, let's see what we can find today before we melt or die of heat stroke.
You let me know when you're ready for another.
Sure, thank you.
Oh, he's got different lines too.
Oh, wow.
I keep buying them. I keep using some like already. Yeah, it's cool for set. Like that's cool.
I like the Castaway Club. Okay.
I think it's a booster set, isn't it? A Loungefly?
So I do like the Castaway Club. Is that something you'd be willing to trade? Okay. Okay. Yeah, would you do that one for either or, and then if you have something else too, would that work? Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
I'll grab that one out so we don't forget.
Are you working on the puzzle, or did you finish it?
No, I'm not even doing it.
That's probably smart. It was kind of miserable.
So I bought 8 boxes, and I was like, 8 boxes, it's only 8 pieces, and then I looked and I was like, oh, you're an idiot, it's 12 plus a chaser.
Yeah.
And then 1 per box.
Yeah, I couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah.
This was a cool one. So this was in 2007, the Castaway Club free gift when you got on a cruise, if it was your second Disney cruise, they had on like a card backer in the room 2 of the same pin, and one said was yours to keep and one was for trade, and it explained pin trading on the back.
That is 2007, you said? That is cool.
I'll grab you a birdie.
I don't know anything about this pin, so sorry if I'm asking
What is
for
it?
a crazy
it's
pin.
It's a food truck set. It's like a mystery set.
Okay.
It was like one of the packs.
Okay.
I absolutely would.
Okay.
Easy. Grab it out.
Sweet. Thank you so much. All right. First trades. We got this Castaway Club pin from the person who traded it. Said it was from 2007. It looks like it's in really good shape. And then I got this Pluto food truck. She had a whole set. I've not seen this before. This one might go back on the board. I like it, but it doesn't really fit any of my collections. This one's going to be a keeper for sure. I collect dogs, so super cool.
You have to make it back.
No. You have a cool little collection. Would you do the hook pin?
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Most of them I've already traded, so it just depends on which one you want.
Yeah, absolutely. I really like this one. Would you be willing to trade that one?
For a castle?
Yeah, no pressure.
Which one is it?
Okay. Absolutely. Yeah.
I got pinbacks in there, so.
Okay, yeah, no, you can get the backer. That's okay. Thank you so much.
Does it matter which one I get?
No, feel free. Well, it has been a very slow couple of hours under the ball. We made other than just swapping out pieces of sets for other pieces of sets, we made 2 or 3 trades. So I think we're gonna buy some pins just to scratch the itch a little bit. I kind of have been eyeballing the Stitch Portrait set. Buy a pack of those and then probably head over to Magic Kingdom. So we're leaving now, if you can tell. Not a very eventful day, as I said, and I also could not find the Stitch Portraits packs anywhere, but on the way out, I did find one pin I needed. I found the Jasmine Adventureland pin, so now I just need 2 more. I traded a 2025 Castle. It was there, I don't know why I'm showing you, because there's nothing there now, but it was there, I promise. So, not bad. We're headed to EPCOT now. Magic Kingdom now. We're gonna hop on the monorail and hopefully beat the storm. All right, we made it to Magic Kingdom. A little bit of monorail drama. It seems like every time we come here, there's a broken boat or a monorail or something. I think the ferry boat was out of commission right when we were getting at the Ticket and Transportation Center. So a giant line for the monorail, but we're here. Gonna do some trading. See how it goes. Looks like the Stitch Portraits are sold out here too, or just not stocked here. I don't know, but no luck here either. Typical. Alright, we found it. They have 3 of them. I'm tempted to buy all 3 because apparently they are hard to find, but I think I'm just going to buy one. We're at the movie theater store on Main Street. I forget exactly what it's called, but you know the one. So after we left the Main Street shopping areas, we just hit up some boards, and we found this really interesting one at Sunglass Hut. It's not really a board. I think some cast members just put up their little pin pads, which I thought was really cool. But we did make a couple trades. I'll show you all that we got at the end, and we did some trivia too. What ride has the biggest hidden Mickey? Ooh.
Magic Kingdom.
It's not going to be in Magic Kingdom.
It's not? Oh. In Epcot. All right.
If you need a hint, let me know.
Okay, I think we need it.
It's going to be in Animal Kingdom.
Oh, the park we least go to.
Yes. I'm gonna guess Everest.
It is.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
So the mountain is going to be the head, and then the track is the ears.
Really? How cool. I didn't know that.
But no, I was trying to figure out what you wanted.
So funny.
That's hilarious. Are there redos in this game?
We both have to redo pins though. It's only fair.
That's true. That's true. Let's see. Okay, let's
Do you
go.
want this one or this one?
Ooh. I'll go with the top one.
Top one?
Yeah, I guess. I'm trying to interpret your subtle hints. Thank you. Oh, very cool. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, a little update. First of all, that was funny. It was kind of like a Spider-Man meme moment when I was trying to trade the Marvel shirt for the same Marvel shirt. That was funny, but blind diamond trade, I think that was the first time we've ever done it because it's kind of scary trading for something you don't know what it is, but it worked out pretty good. So here's what we got so far. I didn't really show you what we started with. That was my bad, but not a bad little haul so far. we haven't really gone too far through the park yet. Next, we hit up a couple more boards. Tiana's is usually worth walking to. It's kind of isolated. There's not a lot of boards around it, but it's usually worth the walk. And then we headed over to the pin store in Frontierland. Again, the board was okay, but the real fun here was getting to meet another pin trader. He unfortunately was looking for pins for a bunch of sets that we had not started, so he had no pieces for. But we did end up making at least one trade with him. I don't remember what my wife traded, but she traded with him, so it was just a really cool interaction. All right, the floodgates are about to open, so we booked last minute a table at Be Our Guest. We've never eaten here before. I'm a little nervous, but a little excited too. So let's see. I'll let you know how it is. This is fancy. And perfect timing. It just started to drizzle when we walked in. Alright, here's what we're working with. So you get an appetizer, you get an entree, and you get a dessert. Sorry, and you get a dessert. There it is. I don't know what I'm gonna get. Kind of scared. I'll let you know. Alright, appetizer. I went with the French onion. It is very good. It's got like bread in it. It's really interesting. But good. Speaking of bread, we got an entire baguette, which is pretty good. And some French butter, probably not from France. And my wife got potato and leek soup, and she said it tastes like potatoes and vegetable. So pretty good so far. I'm gonna eat this soup. There's the beast over there. Oh, he's hiding. He's gone. There he is. Ah, he waved. Oh, wow. Alright, sorry for these hideous angles, but I got the filet mignon. It looks pretty good. Some green beans on the side. And then my wife got the steak frites with french fries. And it all looks and smells very, very good. Last but not least, we got dessert. So we got a macaron. We got a dark chocolate tart. And I don't remember what is inside of it. And speaking of don't remember, I don't remember what this is at all. I think that's the gray stuff. Or maybe this is the gray stuff. But it looks green. But I think it's supposed to be gray. Anyway, here's dessert. Looks good. My wife got the same thing. You're not going to believe this. Beast is back. He came back to wave at me again. What a nice guy. Alright, Beast just gave my wife his autograph through our server. He didn't come over, but he better watch himself. I thought he was waving at me. Turns out, I don't know. But anyway, dessert was delicious. Probably the gray stuff was my favorite. This was a very close second. Then I remember what that is. That is a dark chocolate truffle. So I think one bite was good on that one. The dessert was probably my favorite course of the three. Very good. Also, double bad news. Not only is Beast trying to make a move on my wife, but we had to pay this bill. Annual pass helped, but yeah. Dinner is over. It was good. First time going there. Probably will be the last for a while, just because that was a little pricey for some French food. And don't get me wrong, French food is good, but it was good. It was a good experience for sure. Beast waved at me twice, so worth every penny. But for now, we're just doing some boards, trying to get some pins. Let's see, I've got a couple traders left, sorta. That's how we're looking. Not a bad day of trading, but we are running out of boards. We're gonna go to Tomorrowland after we head into the 100 Acre Goods here in a sec. See what they got. All right, we found the Stitch cup or mug in there. It kind of looked fake in that lighting, but it looks better outside in the dark. But it has a diamond on the back, so good pin. Good pin. I don't think this series has a chaser or anything, but I have not seen the Stitch mug before. It's not bad. I turn my back for 1 second, and my wife does this. She bought some pins. We both collect Emperor's New Groove, and we found a couple more of the Stitch photograph pins. I've been calling them portraits, but I guess that's not it. But anyway, hard to find these now. They had 2 here, we bought one of them, and then the other store where we found them, they had 3, and we bought one of them, so I don't know, maybe they're going to restock soon, or maybe they're not. Guess we'll see, but either way, pretty sweet. So we're headed out, and we know there's a pin board in the photo op area at the front of Magic Kingdom. Here's where we are for context. But I did not know there's a pin board back there. It's like the little stroller thing, I think. I don't know, there's a whole store back there. I've been to Magic Kingdom probably 100 times. Had no idea there was a store back there, much less a pin board. And we found some pretty good pins. I found a Munchling. Where is it? There it is, sir. Found a Munchling. And my wife also found a Munchling. Sorry. Right there. I was showing you the horizon. Pretty good. Not bad. We are home. It was a long but very fun and eventful day. Before I wrap this up, I just want to show you everything that we got today and then unbox the 2 mystery packs, well, mystery boxes that we purchased today, and we'll call it a day. So I know I didn't exactly show you what we started with, so this might not mean anything without that sort of context, but here's how our little traders ended up today. These are all either off of boards or mostly from cast members. I traded every pin that I brought to trade, and my wife traded all but this guy. So pretty good. I mean, we each got a Pain and Panic, which is pretty cool because that's a pretty good pin. Not super hard to come by, but kind of cool to find 2 on the boards. I think we found both on the boards today. But yeah, here's how we're looking. Got a couple of the 2025s and some Munchlings. Pretty good. And then, like I showed you guys earlier, this is all that we kept from trading under the ball today. Kind of a slow day. It was just really hot, and the weather was okay while we were there, but a lot of rain and thunderstorms in the forecast, so kind of a slower day at Epcot. I think that's probably why, but not a bad little haul. I mean, dogs and pirates, it's never bad. And then I'm probably going to start a Space Mountain collection, so some wins there. And then I did also show you this, but it was very dark out. My wife bought this pin. And then the last thing I want to show you guys are these. So someone traded this pin to us when we were sitting under the ball a couple weeks ago, I think. There was just a duplicate they wanted to get rid of. And I really like it. So I kind of, from that moment on, wanted to collect these. I kind of just wanted to trade for them, but never really got a chance. And I wanted to buy these at Epcot because the person that we were set up next to under the ball they had like basically the whole set that they were trading. So I thought, perfect, I'll go buy some packs, and if I end up with any duplicates, I'll just trade with this guy. I'm sure he would just swap me piece for piece, but they were completely sold out as far as I could tell in Epcot. Granted, I didn't look all that many places. I looked 2 places and they were sold out, but they were sold out too at Magic Kingdom. They had like 4 boxes that we saw throughout the entire park. So I don't know. Maybe I should have bought more because this is not enough. There's 8 pins in the set, and I'll have 5, assuming none of these are duplicates. But let's go ahead and see what we got so we can wrap this video up. Here we go. So, oh yeah, 2 in a pack for $22.99 before annual pass discount. So not bad, especially since they're such large pins. Alright, that's adorable. I love that. Off to a good start. No duplicates. Adorable. Okay. Okay, hopefully, I know sometimes mystery boxes will have the same 2 pins, so hopefully this one is not this one. Oh. Well, bummer. Well, we got some traders. That is unfortunate. Well, I guess that is pin trading sometimes. It's just kind of crazy because we bought them at different places at like 5 hours apart. So just what are the chances, you know? Well, I guess technically our chances were 1 in 4 doing that. So not extremely low odds, but unfortunate, but you know. You win some, you lose some. But that's the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, consider subscribing, like this video, comment down below. Let me know what pins you're looking for, what sets you're collecting. I'd love to hear from you guys. But thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one.